My name is Elise and today's video is going to be all about my experience joining a CSA. So I want to start off by saying I am not an expert at all on CSAs. I actually just learned about this maybe 2 months ago, but I signed up as soon as I heard about it, and I thought it would be cool to make a video on it now that I have more than a few weeks of first-hand experience from the consumer perspective. If you do not know what a CSA is, CSA stands for Community Supported Agriculture. CSAs were started so that people could have a closer connection to their farmers. Instead of going to the grocery store each week, you go to the farm to pick up your week's worth of fresh produce. This gives you the opportunity to ask your farmer what they're doing for pest control, what fertilizers they're using, things like that. So you typically purchase your food at the beginning of the seasonal term, it's spring, summer, fall, or winter, and then you pick up your produce once a week throughout the entire term. So for example, right now we are in fall, so at the beginning of the season I paid for the fall share of produce, and when I paid for that share I chose a day of the week to pick it up each week. So I have compiled a list of pros versus cons through my experiences thus far. So the first pro is that you are supporting local farmers. By paying the fee at the beginning of the month, you're allowing the farmers to purchase their biggest expenses, which is like fertilizers, seeds, tools, etc. Second pro, it encourages you to cook more and eat less processed foods. Pro number 3 is that it will drastically reduce your plastic consumption. Now there's still going to be plastic because we'll get beans and we'll get pumpkin bread and they'll have plastic wrapping, but that being said, if you're comparing buying food at the grocery store versus what you pick up at the CSA, there is such a substantial reduction in the plastic, so that is definitely another pro. The next pro is that it reduces agriculture transportation. Since everything is staying local, you're reducing all those cars and trucks on the roads that are polluting our environment. That leads us into our next pro, which is that it is more sustainable. And then the last pro is that you will find new produce you like, because it is a surprise what you're getting each week. So you're gonna find new produce that you like, that you've never tried, maybe that you've never even heard of. Now on to the cons. So you might not like all of the vegetables that you get, but then the next con is that you might get something that you really like and not get it again. And then the final con is that it will be a lot more produce than you're used to, most likely, because it is, the majority of it is produce. I have gotten, like one time we got chapstick, and you get, like I mentioned before, you can get different kinds of like pumpkin bread and banana bread and that sort of stuff, but still a lot more produce than you're probably used to. Okay, so that was my list of pros versus cons, but now I want to show you what I actually get in a pickup for each week. So we've never gotten a plant before, but today we got parsley, and we always get apples. So we got 8 apples. We were supposed to get 4 mushrooms, but they were out when I got there. I got there at 5 and it starts at 3. So we got 2. Then we got 2 green peppers, 1 yellow, bag of beans, a cucumber, 2 onions, a turnip, and we got cookies, and then fingerling potatoes, I think they're called. We got this last time, it's just a Brussels sprout stalk. 3 cauliflower this time, a cabbage, and a squash. Definitely let me know if you have ever heard of a CSA, what else you would like to know about a CSA. Have you ever experienced a CSA? I would love to start a dialogue down in the comments below, so definitely let me know. I hope you learned something new in this video. Thank you for watching, and until I see you next, peace!